February, 6 wins in 6 matches, only 2 sets lost. Somebody let the Vouks get hot, and they are making the entire Pro Volleyball Federation pay. For Madison Fitzpatrick and our entire crew on hand here at Edition Financial Arena, Sean Davison. So 2-0 Las Vegas straight out of the gates. Shampoo Goodpard reverses the flow, and there's Brittany Abercrombie, the reigning Athletes Unlimited champion, getting on the board first for Orlando.
And that's what Shampoo does so well. Reverses the flow, hangs it a little inside. Brittany Abercrombie with that left hand drop.
2, first to 25 to claim a set. Looper on the attack. What a tremendous career she had at Louisville. And Brittany Abercrombie, who is a USC Trojan, I mentioned the Athletes Unlimited champion, exploded onto the scene really in professional volleyball this past year. And my goodness, what a smart shot.
Be effective on one foot, or you have to have a Brittany Abercrombie in that D-ball, in that right back, providing attack from the right side.
Speaking of being effective on one foot, Kaz Brown largely has been. Hannah Maddox rolls it from the back row. Abercrombie is off to yet another good start. She's had as many as 30 kills this season, and those 30
strong rookies in this league.
Corey Lewis also a middle blocker who's off to a tremendous start. She will be in the All-Star match. Lewis, who went to Florida State, now a product of the Atlanta Vibe. Adora Anai with a big swing, and she is capable of doing a whole lot.
But then Hannah put the ball away with all that range, dropping the thumb.
Schwann, one of the best defensive, offensive, or outside hitters in this league. On the stretch, in serve receive, puts up a quality first ball, and Orlando sides out.
Her first ball contact is so clean, including the second ball, which we just saw. And then Natalie Foster's arm swing is
product of the University of South Alabama, and I just love that, Madison. I think a lot of times you watch college volleyball, you're familiar with the Pitts, the Penn States, the Nebraskas, the Louisvilles, the Wisconsins, and here's Hannah Maddox in year 2, who has become one of the better outside hitters that we've seen, and she was
no doubt, and she continues to impress. Her ceiling is so high.
Speaking of having a high ceiling, especially right there, Natalie Foster is new to serving. And get this, folks, if you haven't heard it yet, 6th for that. Great first ball there for Orlando. Schwann on the attack. Maddox off the bick. Great defense by Georgia Murphy. And Brittany Abercrombie blows up the block for the kill.
I thought that ball was down. Out of nowhere, Georgia Murphy comes flying in. Great heads-up play. You know, she stays very low on defense and then moves so quickly forward. I guess also thought that ball was down.
7:22 Eastern time here in Orlando, and Georgia Murphy is serving up some pancakes. Looper turned back by the block. Maddox can't track it down. And Madison, Orlando is just feasting at the net right now.
They are, when their block heats up as well and swinging away.
That sends the middle blocker, Berkeley Oblad, back to serve. Off the D-ball, there's Abercrombie. And what do you make of this, Madison? I think it's a lot of fun seeing these teams willingly and intentionally set the back row.
It is such a prominent part of holding Vegas to a 1-4-3 hitting efficiency.
And sometimes that firepower that Orlando possesses, the overdigs that they induce, become easy pickings for somebody else.
Nice heads-up play by Adora Anai, taking advantage of that, seeing the court.
6-point lead still for Orlando. They led 16-10 at the midway media break, now 19-13. Great work there by DeFalco, good up. Out of the middle, Foster off speed, kept up by Glass Childress. Had a system for Maddox, good first ball by Schwann. Off the D-ball, Brittany Abercrombie.
That connection from Shampoo to Abercrombie in the back row is incredible. Shampoo's running to get her feet there. You see her scrambling, reverses the flow so well, exactly to her left shoulder. And then there was a gap in the block. And if you give Brittany Abercrombie any...
Back to serve. She's been something of a serve specialist as well as the second setter for the Thrill so far this season. She targets Adora Anai on serve receive. Now tees up Oblad. Abercrombie finds the back corner. And Orlando is on the doorstep with a couple handfuls of set points.
It was a good block touch by Natalie Foster, middle for the Valkyries, to slow down that attack, allowing the ball to be Abercrombie. I mean, she is almost unstoppable.
And Foster goes back to serve. Graham on the run, lays out. Maddox attacks from the back row. Abercrombie, that is so smart. And Orlando races away with the first set.
Brittany Abercrombie already has 8 kills, hitting over 700 in this first set alone. Those are incredible numbers from her.
An incredible start for Orlando as a team. They win set 1 by 10 here at Edition Financial Arena. We'll be back for set number 2 after these messages. Rating on the left side of your screen, the Valkyries on the right. And Charity Looper gets us underway. What a swing that was out of the gates for Orlando. The youngster Natalie Foster getting things started in grand style in set 2. Madison picking up where Orlando left off, hitting 481 in set 1.
Exactly fantastic.
What impresses you most about Alicia Glass-Childress's game?
I think her consistency, her placement of the ball, I mean, I could probably name a million skills. She has been really good for a very long time. She's a winner through and through. She's a natural leader on the court. You can see after every rally, she is going in. She is coaching up her team. She's a true leader. And then not to mention, she has all of the intangibles.
Yeah, she certainly does. And when you speak of intangibles.
And so I like that they're running them earlier and often through Berkeley Oblad.
Oblad, who doesn't take a ton of swings, but does find a way to put down a good number of the ones she does take, has been just so incredibly important when you play a team 4 times at least in a season, not including a perhaps playoff matchup. Kaz Brown getting back into the scorers column. Have not called her name very often, and that'll certainly be a name that would be fun to mention.
Over to the Valkyrie side.
Brown puts it down. And Kaz, this year, the last update we had, down into the low 20s. Just incredible stuff. Abercrombie on the attack. And there's Brittany Abercrombie going back to work offensively after an incredible first set.
Her efficiency from that right.
Night's work, but Conrad, the Towel King here in Orlando, he is all over the floor. Hannah launching from the back row. What a save there by an eye. Maddox. Good part, reverses the flow, and Abercrombie again. Shampoo to Abercrombie, rinse, lather, repeat, and stop it if you can.
Brittany Abercrombie, 10 kills, hitting over 600, 1 block.
Here it looked like it had no chance, and it ended up looking closer than it looked like it would be. Schwann off speed, picked up by Hannah. Looper. Off the block. Abercrombie bounces it off the top of the block, and when it's your night, it is your night. And Abercrombie just continues.
They're running her in front and in behind as well.
Speaking of behind, over the back with one hand, ladies and gentlemen, Shampoo Goodpard.
We've seen Shampoo make some incredible digs. We've seen her dish out a very balanced offense, and then here making her
7th kill for Maddox. And more than 7, to say the least, for Brittany Abercrombie. Front row, back row, good luck stopping that, to be exact. And Orlando's on the doorstep. Anai put that ball down in a hurry. What a swing by Adora Anai. Madison, even when it looks like she's off balance, it doesn't really seem to matter.
And she knew she needed a quick pass.
I mentioned that Hannah won a national championship with Penn State, started her career at Clemson. Good defense there by Vegas. Great work there by Looper. The Thrills stay in the rally. It's a free ball, though, for Orlando. Abercrombie tips it over the top of the block and down.
Charity Looper, first of all, her defense is just as solid as her offense. She is so quick twitch back there. She makes incredible saves. But Brittany Abercrombie, just too smart, coming in with a fast approach, facing.
An eye on first contact. Good transition work there by Natalie Foster, who goes to work offensively and records the kill.
And one of the impressive...
Maddox back to serve. And Courtney Schwann, you can see the confidence growing in her offensively this season.
Most definitely. And you know what else gives you confidence? A one-on-one situation. Berkeley Oblad not there. She's jumping with Kaz Brown. She's not there to close the block. And Courtney Schwann can just drive it cross court. There's no question why. She was digging everything up. Her numbers were incredible.
Coming off a season-high 12 digs in the Thrill's last match at Columbus. In fact, Mary Schroll, number 10 in white, who's set to check back onto the floor here for the... who is approaching becoming the first Vegas player tonight in double figures. Abercrombie has already gotten there and then some, and that is another kill for number 6 in that teal color for Orlando.
Love that camera angle for that shot. You can just see how high she gets and then how quickly she snaps. The perfect tempo and placement. Jardine ate that up.
Out of the middle, Foster puts it down in front of Hannah Maddox.
Watch Natalie Foster on that one set. She just swings so and down.
And now she goes back to serve. Off balance, Glass Childress set Loberg, and the block was ready for the bounce.
That's the best kind of block when there's no chance for anyone to cover that straight down. It's all about the press. And Kaz Brown, muscle mechanics, but when you call the timeout, it forces you to think about it and take a second.
Or scan the QR code for instant access.
Nice swing there by Schwann.
I mentioned it before, but the last time these two teams met, Courtney Schwann only recorded 3 kills. She is outplaying that spot more deep than she thought it would.
Substitution for Las Vegas. Jardine out, Willow Johnson in. Maddox jammed up on serve receive. Schwann, another kill for Courtney Schwann. That's number 8.
Good defense by the Valkyries, keeping that ball alive. And then Shampoo does such a wonderful job at getting her feet there, getting her hips around the ball.
Allison Mayfield, the veteran, most recently played for the Omaha Supernovas. Now a member of the Thrill, Glass Childress shoves it over on the joust. Schwann, that is 3 kills in a row for Courtney Schwann.
As another testament to Shampoo's setting decisions, Courtney Schwann is fine. So they have 3 attackers in the front row. If there's ever a time, it's now.
Yeah. Las Vegas was in a very similar situation in set 2 and reeled off several points in a row when they trailed by 6. Now trailing by 4. If you can get a similar spurt, that's great. But, well, Natalie Foster has no ideas of that happening. No plans at all.
And the block is just
opposite her and Lauren Jardine both until Cameron Hanna came on strong with an important swing there. Here's Loberg off the block. Abercrombie with another kill.
It's a beautiful out-of-system set by Adora Nye over her shoulder. She makes everything look so casual.
Our 5-time Cy Young Award winner, a World Series champ, an MVP, first ballot Hall of Famer, the big unit. And Orlando has been functioning as quite the unit of their own, re-extending the lead to 5. Team that Orlando has not yet taken a match from this season, and they are 2 points away from changing that. Loberg. Schwann played up and over by Johnson, and that was smart volleyball by Kaz Brown. Put it right back down.
That's very impressive. They have a bright future, and they're still in it for number 1.
We do get to see Aaron Olsen off the dub sub into serve. That was a good serve at that by Olsen. Johnson blocked, and Orlando is 8-4.
And moving to a 6-match win streak. So impressive defensively, offensively from the service line. The Valkyries are in a rhythm.
Madison, how much fun and how easy